Hello, 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 everybody. Wait, let me. Ah, this is a late night stream. I mean, every stream I do is a late night stream. I have realized that I'm getting more and more comfortable with live streaming and even more comfortable with not making content. It's like my mentality is like when I made content, nobody was there to watch. So, I'm just existing. Should I watch this video? Search for Leviathan. Is that even good? You know, pause the music. Time to react. Pause the music. Why is the music not paused? I know why, because I haven't paused. Wait for a minute, man. I need to check if my live streams are working because I'm seeing a black screen on my end. I'm seeing nothing but a black screen, man. Give me a second. Is my stream still lagging? Okay, it works. Okay, that also works. Zero viewers. I didn't know you could have zero viewers. I always thought you could at least have one viewer. You will always learn something new every day, man. Uh, uh, Cam and desktop. We're gonna watch videos, man. My face is too small because I made myself too small. I want this music to pause. Thank you. What else should I do? I should watch the video. Okay, YouTube has a originality problem. Something that I have also felt and realized, but never had the brain to talk about it. I wanted to talk about it, but I just couldn't form the sentence because English ain't my first language, so I have to write a script for it. But now I am learning and realizing that another person made. I don't know how to pronounce her first name, so I'm just gonna say Alter has also made a similar video 9 days ago. So let me just react to it.
If you're starting to feel like all YouTube videos are beginning to look and feel the same, you're not crazy. It is happening, and there's a reason for it. That reason is called outlier theory, and it's simultaneously one of the best.
Wow. Yes, if you guys don't know, you guys can find the same format or find the same video, even if it's a short. You can find the same short posted by different people, voiced by different people. How do I say it? It's not like speed clip posted by four different channels. It's the same content. Like, find the what's the difference between like you guys might have seen it. What's the difference between single cut or single take or like single cut? I don't know. Oh, this is even better. What's the difference between Spider-Man and Miles Morales? And it would be like four different channels using the same format, editing style, and a script. not script, but like the same format and editing style, and it's just the same content again and again. And you guys can find the persons in circle dots, and who is this? It's Socrates, and what did Socrates did in like 30 seconds. This is Plato, and what did Plato say in like 30 seconds. The same format exists for like at least 100K channels. It's just like that, man. At least 100K channels. It's just like that.
And worst things to ever happen to YouTube. You see, in order to make it as a YouTuber, you need to bring in views. The more views you bring in, the more money you'll make, the more feasible the dream of being a YouTuber becomes. And whenever there's a metric to optimize for, especially if that metric is linked to money, there are going to be strategies for how to best optimize for it. Back in the early days of YouTube, these strategies revolved around tips and tricks.
True.
Like using better tags, or being more reactive with your facial expressions, or using brighter colors in your thumbnails. That was the extent of what we knew and understood about YouTube. And for a number of people, those tips and tricks did work. But then as the platform grew, the competition grew with it. Top YouTubers started bringing in millions of dollars. Being a YouTuber became the most coveted dream job for the next generation. Businesses started realizing that YouTube was a huge
If you guys are wondering why I'm eating mixture with a spoon, I eat mixture with ketchup, and that's the reason why I'm eating with spoon. And I'm also streaming, so like I don't want to get my hand all saucy, you know.
huge opportunity for lead generation and marketing. And suddenly, what used to work before just didn't cut it anymore. And this competition gave rise to an entire new class of jobs: video editors, thumbnail designers, producers, and at the very top, YouTube strategists. People whose literal job it is to study YouTube all day, every day, figuring out
I mean, the safe way of putting it is like if ain't broke, then why fix it, you know? Somebody sees something working and they'll just use it for the end of their life because it works. That's it. That's a literal reason. I could have chartered a clip channel. I could have chartered a channel that just does educational content, but I'm trying to be creative and trying to be more personal, like a personality guy, like personality, so it's like hard for me to make money or get views.
what drives views and why.
But for a lot of YouTubers, they can just watch, or like they can just recreate an existing content and existing strategy, and they will be more successful than me because they are using a format that already exists, and they also know that it will work and it is successful and profitable.
I happen to be one of them. And as more and more analytical minds entered the space, what we understood about YouTube strategy started to rapidly evolve. Best practices shifted from simple tips and tricks to full-blown playbooks and formulas. Getting views became less of an art and more of a science. Some strategies
That's true. And that is the Mr. Beastification of YouTube. Ever since Mr. Beast got like 100 mil views, 100 mil subscribers, things change. Everybody wants to get successful from YouTube, man. The art died. The element of YouTube died. It's just a business corporate right now.
Strategists have even gone so far as to say that YouTube is more or less solved. And at the core of this new age YouTube strategy is something known as outlier theory. Jay Alto, a YouTube consultant that's been hired by the likes of YouTube powerhouses like Mr. Beast and Ryan Trahan, alludes to it here.
When you can find a smaller channel that's maybe not in the meta or, stereotypically like a big YouTuber, when they have videos that explode, there's clearly something that works there. So there's something to tap into.
What Jay's referring to here is something called an outlier, which is a video that has significantly overperformed a channel's average. So if a creator consistently pulls in 10K views per video, but one video pulls in 100K views, that video is an outlier. And whether you like it or not, these outliers have secretly become the foundation of most YouTube videos that you see today. Because
A lot of people forget what they started for, They see one video get 100K views and they'll be like, I need to recreate it or I need to go towards it. For me, you guys can be honest. Like, I get zero views. I mean, I get views, but so I can just do anything. And even if it's work, I might gravitate towards it, but I still would continue what I usually do because I know that I'm not skilled like that to be that dedicated towards something that works. I'm a gambling guy. I don't gamble with money. I gamble with life. So I always try new shit just to see if it works or not. That's just me. But like I have seen a lot of people when they see something work, they will just recreate it, man.
today's top YouTubers know that if a video has massively overperformed, there's something about it that allowed it to reach a much broader audience. Something about it that worked. And if you can identify what that thing is and apply it to your video has a decent shot at working too. This phenomenon isn't unique to YouTube, by the way. It's why movie posters all have the same features. It's why SaaS landing pages all follow the same layouts. It's why so many hit songs use the same.
I'm a graphic designer, right? I used to be a graphic designer. Then you guys probably asking, then why are your thumbnails suck? Because I'm not trying to design a thumbnail. I'm trying to do like an artistic thumbnail or like a just a thumbnail that works. I'm not actively trying. And even if I were to try, I don't think it would work. But that's not the topic here. The point is that humans have existed for so long to a point where everything has a book right now. People understand how a human brain works and they will try to manipulate it. That's just the end of the day. Graphic designers have a book. Fire. What's the other? Oh my god, why am I blacking out? Art. What's art? I'm. What is the effort that comes with the art? Why am I blacking out? Fine arts. Oh my god, fine arts have a book. Movies have a book. Everything has a book right now. You can make the best of everything using a book. That's just exist. But people still take risk and people still want to do something new because of their creativity, because of their ego, or just being brain dead and not reading a book, whatever the path they chose. But like, if you guys want to know something, a book for it already exists because humans are just existing for a long time, and a lot of people are trying to figure it out and make it easy for a lot of other humans as well. So graphic, if you want to make a thumbnail or like a post, you can make it by reading a book or like an article from the internet. It's just everything exists, and that goes for the YouTube as well. I make I can write a script. People have told me to write a script, but I prefer to do freestyle content because I like it. I'm dumb. I'm brain dead, but I like freestyling. I like talking in the moment. I just want to talk whatever it's on my mind. Sometimes I write shit, but most of the times I just talk to you guys without thinking about it.
same chord progressions. Across every industry, if something has been proven to work, people will repeat it. And on YouTube, this doesn't manifest as copying a video in its entirety. That would be plagiarism. Instead, it's breaking down an outlier video into its base parts: the topic, the title structure, the thumbnail format, even the video angle itself, and applying one or more of those ingredients into your own niche. And in recent years, outlier theory has become so popularized because it works. I've seen time and
Yeah. If it works, then why fix it,
time
man?
again how drawing inspiration from outliers can lead to incredible results. I've even experienced it myself. And in a world where it takes an incredible amount of time, money, and energy to make a good video, outlier theory effectively de-risks each upload. Because instead of taking a shot in the dark and just hoping that it hits, you get to anchor your video on something that has proof of prior success. Something
Do you know how many people just, it's like a lot of new YouTube channels have grown or like started in like the past year, and all they do is like a year, 4 videos a year, and all of them are highly categorized, highly categor is category the word highly criteriaized. I don't know, like they have a structure or the pipeline and they do that shit, and they only do what they want to do. They know if it works and they will do it. Some people want to do make those type of videos, but certain people only do it because they know it works and they know it will get them money. That's it. A lot of education content, you guys can type any genre of education, right? It could be physics, chemistry, maths. There would be a thousands of YouTube channels covering the same topic again and again because it's an interesting topic and it works. People know it works. But when you are trying to like make a entertainment video, right? There is a portion where recreation exists. For example, Among Us. Among Us is a game. People just recreate the same idea with a different perspective. Lethal Company was a game. Mecha Chameleon was a game. You know, these games exist. People just recreate the same topic again and again. That exists. That is fine. You know, nobody has the rights for a certain subject. It's just content, right? If it works, we use it. But then there are other category of people that uses IRL content as well. For example, Family Feud, Jeopardy. What else? You know, like content as well, like Squid Games. There is 1,000 channels that made Squid Games, including Mr. Beast. And then there are other channels like Michael Ray's I Did a Thing, I Know Nothing, or like, you know, what's the recent channel that I watched? I forgot it. I'm blanking so much. But Michael Ray's I did a thing, and Hacksman Craft, I guess that's the name, right? Hackcraft, Hacksmith Industries. I think they make shit on their own. They don't give a shit about algorithm or like what's popping or what's trending. They just make and do shit. That's why I respect creators like that. They just don't give a fuck about anything and they just make shit, man. So yeah, three type of YouTubers or like content creators exist.
that is validated. And when we're all out here trying to make a living making videos on the internet, when we have a team to support, or maybe we're just trying to leave our 9 to 5s, and when views are an essential part of how we get there, of course every YouTuber who thinks strategically is going to use outlier theory. I mean, if it works, why wouldn't they? But last week, as I was using outlier theory to brainstorm a bunch of new video ideas for the rest of the year, I realized something. I was taking a strategic approach to ideation, digging through outliers from other
To be honest, she is putting into perspective of saying it in terms so that it makes her look uh more sophisticated or like more educated in the sense of her career, right? She is a YouTuber strategist or analyst, so she's using terms, right? Me, a dumb motherfucker, I can just say creativity is dead and people are scared to take risk. I don't need to use the term outlier theory. I can just say people are scared. People don't have the guts or balls or brain to be creative. There are people who are trying to be creative and there are people who have balls and guts, you know. But a lot of YouTubers, there are There are probably more channels with a million subs than more channels who do creative content. I don't know. It's like I try to. It's like there are, yeah, you can easily get 100K subscribers when you are doing what you are what works. It is very hard to get 1K subscriber when you are trying to be creative, or like when you are trying to be yourself, because being yourself only randomly works, and that too only works if you are out and online. Well, leave me out of the topic. There are a lot of niche, smaller company community channels out there where they just make good content, but their community is small because people prefer, or like people want to watch uh, videos that they know that it's gonna make them happy. Like, let's say GTA 5 RP videos. Certain people love watching GTA 5 RP videos, RP live streams. Certain people love watching gym streams. Certain people love watching League of Legends. So, and then there are a separate category of streamers and content creators where you watch Speed because it's Speed. You watch Kaizenet because it's Kaizenet. You watch Ludwig because it's Ludwig. It's like there are two type of audience and there are two type of creators, man. And I can't say again, people like Speed, Kaizenat, they just be doing everything. They don't play like they don't play or being addicted to certain category is the phrase that I might use. They just be doing whatever they want, and it works for them. For them, it works. I am trying to do whatever I want. I don't want to fall into the trap of doing what works for YouTube. Not because I have balls, but because I have zero brains. If I have a brain, I would be like using the book and getting rich by now. But since I don't have a brain, I'm trying to make content of my own.
niches, identifying their base structures, and adapting them to my own niche. But every idea that I was coming up with felt oddly generic. They were all videos that I
Yeah,
had never seen
because there is nothing creative, there is no brain put into it. You are just grinding the same shit that already exists, man.
before, videos that didn't even exist. And yet at the same time, they were all videos that I felt I had already seen. Videos like 7 common thumbnail mistakes that will ruin your channel, the #1 channel killer no one talks about. If I wanted to get 100K subscribers in 2026, I do this. Now, these are all technically new ideas I came up with after applying outlier title structures into my own niche, but they all feel like I've already seen them before. And this sense of genericness reflected something that I've been noticing about YouTube as a whole. Because when everyone is pulling for
You can't blame YouTube. YouTube is just an algorithm. Blaming a machine is the highest level of incompetence. Like, why? How can you blame a machine that humans created? YouTube is just an algorithm, and the algorithm was created based on human actions. You can't blame a machine for doing its job. If creativity was to be reborn again, right? If creativity was to reborn again, if people start making more creative stuff, or and like stuff that they want to make, algorithm will change. That's it. That's the end of the day. All those philosophy videos, philosophy in the sense of like explaining 15 philosophers in 15 minutes, level 1 to level 7 of world building, how to get rich in 10 minutes. All those videos will cease to exist because creativity, right? People will get creative with thumbnails, people will get creative with the titles, people will get creative with their own content. People will be talking about Socrates from a perspective and like a from a point where audience have never seen before, and that's good. Talking about the Socrates is good. Nobody owns Socrates, but when you are trying the same editing format, when you are trying the same pacing, you are trying the same like video format in general, that shit straight up ass. That's just straight up ass.
from the same pool of outliers, extracting the same title structures, and applying them to their own niches, what you end up with
I'm not gonna be the high saint and speak all about it. I myself might pull it some days, but like most of my videos are just me talking. Like I have about 200 videos, and most of them are just me talking. They have content and they have message in it, but me, it's like 60-40, where 60% is me and 40% is the educated content. That's my type of video because it's my channel, right? And I want like I want my opinion and my perspective on that topic. That topic is the core, but I also want my topic and my perspective, if that makes any sense. If I were to speak the exact same words spoken by another person, what is the reason for my existence, you know? I don't have to be different every single time, but I can still have form my own sentence and speak the way I speak, you know?
Is this. Now, these videos
Yeah, this is what I talked about.
are all technically different, but they also all feel the same. Just
They are not, it's not a feel, they are the same because it works and it exists.
by looking them, I can already anticipate how they're structured, what the pacing will feel like, and what it'll all feel like during and after watching them. Add to that the fact that people are increasingly turning to AI to help them
Yes, people think that humans are not using AI. Humans are using AI. They are just not talking about it on the internet. Like humans are using AI in their day-to-day life. A lot of people might think nobody is using AI for creative works or like helping their works. Every single company is using AI. Every single one. They just don't tell to you because they are scared that, you know, involvement of a computer might ruin their reputation, and it might be called as artificial rather than being natural. Every single company is using AI, man. They just don't want to talk about it.
plan out their videos and write their scripts, often feeding those same base outliers into their AI models of choice in order to do so, and this convergence becomes even more obvious. And to be completely honest, I hate it. These videos
Humans, creators feed it. It's not even the audience that feed the algorithm, it's the creators that feed algorithm, because creators are the one making it in the first place, right? So there is a 50-50 chance, or like there is a 50-50 element of it. You know, it could be the creators or it could be the audience, but like creators, I would say creators don't have the, I don't want to say it, man. Creators just don't want to take risk. They want to do what they feel safest, and that's not dumb. That's actually smart because they are making more money and they are more successful in their life. You know.
have all done well, overperforming for their respective creators. From a purely views-based approach, these are all successful videos. But this widespread adoption of outlier theory, while being incredibly useful in stabilizing the average view count of creators who subscribe to it, is also producing a version of YouTube that feels increasingly homogenized. Now, some of you may be thinking, okay, big whoop. So all YouTube videos are starting to look and feel the same. But outlier theory is getting results. Creators everywhere are getting more views. Isn't that a good thing? What's the big deal? And to that I say, there is risk in trying to minimize risk. And while in the short term it may
Okay. See, this is the type of things that my brain can't produce. Like I'm good at talking about content, but I can't write a script like this.
seem like basing every video you make off of an outlier is
I'm better at writing fantasy scripts compared to educational scripts.
a cheat code to getting more views, in the long run, you may be doing more harm to your channel than you realize. To start, you never build your own intuition. When you rely on outliers to tell you what will work, you are essentially outsourcing your creative judgment.
Yeah.
Someone else took the risk, someone else discovered what resonated, and you're just copying their homework. And while that may work in the short term, in the long run, it means that you're never developing your own ability to evaluate an idea, to
True.
determine whether or not something is potential before you have definitive proof. It's like using AI to write an essay without ever learning logical reasoning and argument formation yourself. The output might be nice and polished, but you won't understand why, and you'll never be able to do it on your own. Over time, this practice will keep
Okay, I understand, right? I think we. I really might have a short attention span. I don't want to watch full video, but I have seen a lot of YouTubers why when they are reacting to videos, they watch the full video. I usually don't do that.
you
Once
permanently
I get the opinion or like a message from that video, I will just hop out. I'll just leave.
dependent on others because you'll have never developed creative instincts of your
Like I'm trying my best to be in this video. Does that make any sense? I literally want to leave this video.
own. And that dependency will lead to an even bigger problem because if every single video you make is based off of an outlier, you have nothing to differentiate yourself with. I've seen channels where I can tell at a glance that every single video they make is based on an outlier. Every title looks vaguely familiar. Every thumbnail follows a format that I've seen before. And while their videos may bring in a respectable number of views, there's nothing tying the channel together beyond just topic. There's
Yeah.
no overarching brand identity, no signature content, nothing that would drive someone to choose them
To be honest, a fair act would be audience refusing to watch a channel because, like, you guys don't understand. AI voice exists and a lot of AI channel exist. A lot of AI channel exist compared to like 2 years ago. 2 years ago, only a few AI channel exist. Today, brother, a lot of AI channels have more subscribers than we, and that pisses me off. Like literally, a lot of AI channel exist and have more subscribers than me, and that pisses me off. With all my hatred in my heart, AI writes the script, AI talks, and the content is just plain. It's AI art. That's it. AI art, AI script, and AI voice. And the human uploads it on the YouTube. It get views. GG's. He earned like the human earned a lot of money from that video. It kind of pisses me off, man.
over anyone else using outlier theory
So what can we do? Stop watching videos like that. I hope consume more YouTube that has some creativity behind it.
to cover the same subject matter. It's essentially the long form version of a shorts channel that exclusively does trends and nothing else. You might get views, but no one knows who you are. No one
Problem is, a lot of people are comfortable with that. Getting money without the fame is a blessing for a lot of people. You get the money, you don't have the fame. You can just enjoy life. Like money is all they need. For people that only needs money, it's the perfect life for them, man. They are not using their original voice, they are not using their face, they are using AI art. GG's, they get the money as well. Like, I need to speak more?
comes back specifically for you. And if that's not enough to convince you yet, here's the real kicker. In the long run,
A lot of people actually don't care.
ideating solely off of past outliers actually limits your potential growth, which is ironic considering that the whole point of outlier theory is to get more views. You see, there's this concept in machine learning called a local maximum. Essentially, when an algorithm
Yeah, things exist. uh I really want to bounce off this video, man.
is trying to find the best possible outcome, it moves in whatever direction and proves the result. But eventually it reaches a peak where any move in any direction makes things worse. So it stays where it is, thinking that it's found the best answer. But that peak may just be a local maximum. There could be a much higher hill somewhere else, a far better outcome, but the algorithm will never find it.
A lot of philosophers have talked about it. It's a philosophical statement, but she using mission language, mission What did she say? I forgot. Machine language, right? Machine learning. Oh my god.
because getting there would require going downhill first. And if all you ever do is what's already been proven to work, you are that algorithm. You've found a hill that performs respectably, and you're staying on it because every unproven idea looks like going downhill. And yes, while it's true that unvalidated ideas have the potential to perform much worse than validated ones, they also have the potential to perform much, much better too. Because the first creator to execute a remarkable concept will always be the one to capture the bulk of the attention. Your follow-up version, no matter how well executed, will only ever bring in a fraction of the original's views, because it's no longer a
Yeah.
novel. And if it's video performance that you really care about, what's going to bring in the most views in the long run is your own winning concept that you can be first to, that you can capture the bulk of the attention with. But you'll never find that remarkable concept if you only stick to what's
That's why Mr. Beast exists. As much as people hate Mr. Beast, he makes creative content. A lot of people try to recreate his style of content, and that's why there has never been another Mr. Beast. That's just plain and simple. Like you can copy Mr. Beast, but you will never be Mr. Beast, man. Mr. Beast is Mr. Beast. You need to be you.
already been done before. So if
And this is another thing. A lot of people think me like going to Japan will increase your popularity just because you have like 2K viewers. No, speed is different from whoever you are. Just because you go to another country doesn't mean you also get the same reception as speed gets. I'm not saying the gap between you and speed is views. I'm saying the gap between you and speed is the approach and the type of content that you provide. You need to be more you so that you will end up become you instead of just another foreigner that visits my country. You need to be more you, man.
those are all the risks of over reliance on outlier theory, what are
Like a lot of people roam the streets of another country thinking that they would get the same reception as speed. Like you might have 2K views on Twitch, but like that's it. That's the end of the day, you know.
what are we supposed to do instead? Well, if this video were made by someone else, they'd probably tell you to just be original and stop looking at what others are doing and just do your own thing. And I get it. I really do. But as someone who has a literal YouTube strategy channel, I'm also inclined to tell you that if something works, it works for a reason. Growing
True, like I said, Among Us work, but that doesn't mean everybody like a certain person owns Among Us. You just need to be creative around Among Us. Lethal Company works, Mecha Chameleon works. Things work. Doesn't mean that specific thing work. Okay, you need to be creative around it. That's just.
on YouTube's hard enough without banning your
I just do shit, man. I don't think about stuff working or not. I cry a lot about not getting views, but that's like that's me after uploading a video. Me recording a video is different from me uploading a video. Me recording a video is a guy who is just sitting and having a good time talking about stuff. A lot of the times while I'm recording, I'm like living in the moment that I want to live in. So I'm not thinking about anything deep, dark. I'm not having any responsibility. I'm just sitting here and talking with you guys. Muttu, after uploading, is a guy who is charged with a lot of responsibilities, has a lot of purpose, needs to do a lot of tasks. There is a lot of things for the Muttu who has uploaded a video. So Muttu, after recording a video, is expecting a lot of views and subscribers because for him to fulfill his responsibilities and needs and purpose, he needs those views. But Muttu, while recording, brain dead, has zero brain. He's just living in the moment, talking what he wants to talk about. That's the best I can say.
yourself from one of the most effective methods out there, especially if you don't
So yeah, I do cry about views and not getting views. But while I'm recording, I'm just there. I make a lot of sarcastic jokes, but a lot of people genuinely think I'm depressed about not getting views while recording. Even right now, I have zero viewers. I'm not depressed. I'm not sad. I'm reacting to her content and I'm sharing my opinion. I'm just here. I'm just existing. I'm not depressed and crying that I'm having zero viewers. While I'm recording or live streaming, I am happy because I'm doing what I want to do.
Yet have the skills and intuition required to ideate and execute on killer concepts of your own. Those skills can take years to develop, but you may not last those.
I also know and seen my analytics. Okay, very few people make it to the end of the video. Very few, and I'm grateful for it because at least I have few people that watch till the end of the videos. But like, even if I know people are not gonna watch the end of the videos, I still upload the full video. Like I need to get better. I understand I need to get better at making videos, but like I think I'm hitting a skill gap or like a skill ceiling. I feel like I'm hitting a skill ceiling where my 100% is just reaching a certain point. I can grow and I will grow, but it's so hard compared to these days. It's so hard compared to this days.
Requisite years if you're not getting any views in the meantime, unless you're supremely dedicated and completely emotionally unattached from the performance of your videos and are
Yeah, exactly. Like I cry, but like I again make another video talking about another content, right? Another topic. I have to do it, man. Me sitting and thinking about the unsuccessful video is just bad.
okay spending years of your life without seeing much outcome. It's a romantic idea, but 99.99% of people don't fall into that category. Like it or not, outlier theory is an incredibly powerful tool to have at your disposal, especially if bringing in a consistent, predictable view count is important to you. So I'm not telling you to abandon outlier theory.
My channel don't even have a niche. Like I just upload shit. Like my niche is being Muthu, I guess. Like I don't have a niche. I don't make content based around a certain topic. I am the topic. I have said it a lot. Like I am the topic in my channel.
But it may be worth adjusting how you use it. You see, when we use outliers as the starting point for ideation, what we end up with is a big list of containers, proven structures, proven framings, proven angles. And if that's our starting point, we're not really coming up with video ideas. Instead, we're just trying to come up with relevant content to fit someone else's ideas. That's why my big list of outlier-derived ideas gave me the ick. Those weren't videos that I was driven to make. Did I really have a channel-killing mistake in mind that could ruin people's channels? Or was I just trying to invent content to fit that container? When we do it this way, our videos feel hollow. A pretty outside with no real soul. Just slightly relevant fluff packed into a proven format.
There are a lot of fluffing and bluffing YouTube channels out there. There are a lot of, especially when you are a young content creator that wants to be successful in YouTube. There is a billion videos about how to build a perfect thumbnail, how to build a perfect title, how to write a better script. There is like a billion videos on those topics, and like every single one of them is just randomness. They are complete randomness.
And sure, those hollow videos
People think using technical terms make you literate. Like for me, I don't know English, so I can't speak like technical terms or like a lot of people genuinely think speaking technical terms make them, know what they are talking about. Some people actually don't know what they are talking about. They are real life LARPers, not gonna
may
lie.
get views, but I think that viewers can tell when things are done the other way around. When you start with something you really, genuinely, truly want to share with the world, and then, if needed, use outliers to help you present and package what you want to say so your message can reach the people you want it to reach. Preferably A/B tested against packaging ideas of your own. If the outlier-based packaging wins, so be it.
I do this. I do this myself, right? I will have a topic. I will make a video about it, and then I think packaging fails for me because I don't know why. If I have figured it out, I would be making more content and getting rich. But since I have not figured it out, packaging is the part where I fail because I don't know why, man. I feel like packaging is the part where I fail. I wish I could work on it.
it, but the video inside will feel much more intentional and purposeful, like it was made to be shared instead of just made to get views. Beyond that, the single most important thing you can do is make room in your upload schedule for pure experimentation, for ideas that have no validation, no proof of prior success, but that you feel genuinely inspired to try. And I know that this is much easier said than done, because every new
Streamer University ended a week ago, right? Yeah, it's been a week since Streamer University ended. Nobody has made content, or like nobody has taken the words said by Ludwig seriously. And I'm not here trying to glaze Ludwig, okay? I don't give a shit about that guy. Nobody, what Ludwig said was actually like pretty good, okay? The things that he said for content creation is genuinely good, but nobody took it literally, and people are still wasting that time, including myself. I am still writing and working on few contents, but like a lot of live streamers, content creators are just doing random nothingness, man, wasting
experiment
time.
is also a potential flop. And as YouTubers, there are few things that feel worse than pouring an incredible amount of time and energy into a video only to upload it and get crickets. I understand. I truly do. I mean, how do you think I feel uploading this video? It's the first video essay I've ever made, it has no proof of prior success, and it's completely different from anything I've made before in the past. What if it flops? What if no one watches it? But despite those fears, I'm making it anyway. And if it flops, that's okay. It may stay.
We have entered the coping mechanism part, so I am feeling free to skip this because I myself deal a lot with coping because I have been existing alone for 22 years. Nobody was there to help me cope, so I have to make the all the coping mechanisms myself. I am a prodigy in coping when it comes to uh not doing bad things. That was a great video, not gonna lie. That was a wonderful video. She talked about things that I actually wanted to cover about, and she said it better than me. She used terms that I didn't know existed, but you know, I'm a guy from India, and she's, I don't know, she speaks English, I guess. I'm gonna wash my hands and refill my snacks, and I'm gonna be back. Okay. Can I say something? I'm gonna make a video saying creativity is dead, and I'm just gonna upload this reaction video, and it's gonna be like ironic, because creativity is dead, but and at the end of the day, I'm just doing a reaction content. So, like, am I actually being creative, or am I just using an existing content for my channel? I really didn't want to watch like video. I genuinely wanted to eat my snacks and chill, but here we are doing actual content and talking about shit. Wait, more content. Ah, stop. Whoever is singing, please stop. Christian goes to Hindu temple for the first time. Here we go. Here we go.
This is me walking into a Hindu temple for the first time. Despite it being the world's third largest religion, all I knew about Hindus at this time was India, Gandhi, and they can't eat burgers. But I came up 7.
This India proceeds to show Taj Mahal. Fun fact about Taj Mahal: it was originally a Shivan temple. Yes, and after a few years, it was originally built as a Shivan temple, but then Shah Jahan came, rebuilt it into Taj Mahal. It is a tomb for his wife. It is a tomb for his dead wife.
Big questions. What happens at a Hindu temple? Are Christians gonna go to hell? Who do you guys think Jesus was? It actually got a little bit feisty.
I know it's hard to say out loud because then your identity as a Christian starts to come into play.
I don't know enough about Christians to say they would go to hell or not.
Christians are right, or I've been living a lie my entire life. I woke up at 5 a.m. for the start of their service. This is before I go into the Hindu temple. Honestly, I don't know what to expect.
Damn, he's actually going to temple at 5 a.m. That's pretty good. Not gonna lie. You can go to temple at 5 a.m. or 5 p.m. Both are fine. A lot of people prefer to go to temple at 5 p.m. because they are already awake. They don't want to wake up early.
Maybe a talk by someone. They probably speak Hindu. Let's go check it out. These are my first thoughts.
They probably speak Hindu. Bruh, there is a thin line, and he's tightroping on that line. That's a thin line he's walking on.
We've got these different paintings,
Let's see.
statues. Honestly,
Hinduism. Those are sketchy regions. Those are like sketchy in the sense of like tight regions because there are few sages that like promote Hinduism for their own financial purpose. They are not actually preaching Hinduism. They are just doing random bullshit.
it was the exact same as a Christian church. That's a joke. It's very strange. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to be disrespectful, but it's different. And the room just looks totally unlike any church I've been to.
I know. I know. I know what a lot of South Indians are thinking right now. This is not a temple looks like. This is just a random mall. Not a mall, hall. This is just a random hall. This is not a temple. I want to make clear that this is not a temple. Even if it's considered as a temple, this is not technically a temple. We South Indians we do not claim this to be a temple. This is a random hall. This is a random building. Okay. This is a two-story building. That's it. This is not a temple. No, we don't claim this to be a temple. No. What in a bullshit am I watching right now? This is an inauguration. This is a function that a family conducts randomly. There are TVs with PowerPoint presentations. Hell nah. There are screens. Nah. Nah. I don't accept it. This is a hall. This is a family's personal function.
For one, I have to take my shoes off. Two, there were no chairs. And three, people who came in and immediately bowed as soon as they entered into the place. I was also here because they were celebrating Krishna's birth, who they see as an incarnation of God. And today was basically the Hindu equivalent of Christmas, which explains
Kind of misinformation, but I'm gonna allow it because technically it is the reincarnation of God, but it is not reincarnation of every God. It is specifically reincarnation of Vishnu.
why the temple was so packed and how I could interview so many people. Shout out to everyone who helped make this video. Another thing I noticed was that the room was split between men and women. Very different. And this led to the first of my 7 questions. Who do you guys think Jesus was?
We love and respect him.
Jesus is the Son of God.
He has like a God level influence.
God has implanted a part of himself into the soul to become a divine teacher. That's when we say it's empowered.
A representative of God.
I would, on a personal level, be prepared to genuflect to Jesus like someone who was divinely empowered.
So what they're saying is that Jesus was a divinely inspired teacher, not God as we as Christians understand it. But I wasn't
Not gonna lie. I don't know if it's because I'm a Hindu. I also genuinely have the same opinion, okay? Not to form hatred. I see Jesus as messenger of God, like a child of God. I don't see him as God. Same with Krishna, same with Ram. They are incarnations of God. People worship them, I get it, but like Krishna and Ram are like incarnations of literal God. Jesus is like a son of God or like a messenger of God that came to earth in order to spread positivity, philosophy, and harmony, everything. Rama was born to kill Ravana. That's the lore. Krishna was born to kill another king. I forgot the king's name, but that's the lore behind it. Jesus was sent to earth in order to spread positivity. So I don't consider them to be God. They are God. They are God. They are God. Okay, but they are incarnation of God. They are children of God, messengers of God. That makes it so philosophical, I guess, because Jesus is a messenger of God. But if messenger of God becomes the messenger of God, at the end of the day, that's still God, right? Damn. Okay, I understand it.
really convinced because Jesus himself literally said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one goes to the Father except through me. And so later in this video, I'm going to confront them about this exact question. What about verses from the Bible where Jesus says, I am the way, the truth, and the life? Then the service begins. It's chanting and dancing, and it's slowly but surely.
This is not Hindu temple. This is not Hindu temple. This is not Hindu temple. I will not fall for it. I will not agree it. No. This might be a ceremony. I don't know. This might be a personal family function. I don't know. I really this is like bruh. Like
Surely gets louder and louder and louder. And the music, I'm not gonna lie, the music was banging. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but that's how I felt. The music was awesome. And I felt completely
You can say that.
As a Christian, I believe Christ is king. And so I respectfully observed what was happening, but I didn't participate. And so they started some rituals, and then I asked them quick.
let me Indian educate something to you guys. I don't know if you guys have seen it, okay? Let me make myself bigger. In South India, we have a tradition, we have a culture, especially in Kerala and Tamil Nadu. We pray to all gods equally. We go to church, We go to temple, we go to mosque. That's just the way of our life. So yes, I'm a Hindu, but I still go to church and I still go to mosque. That's just a way of our life. I go to mosque in the sense of like I don't enter mosque, but I can go to mosque and talk to them. That's just the way of life in South India, I guess. I don't know how they do it in North. I have seen and heard a lot of fights happening in the North, but in the South, we pray to every single God equally. So for him to be a Christian and in the temple, we don't care. If you are in the temple, you are allowed to pray. We don't care if you are not praying, that's your wish. But we Hindus, we South Indians, we go to church and we still pray to Jesus. I'm not gonna lie, we still pray to Jesus. Like when I get fever, my father doesn't takes me to a hospital. When I was a kid, I still remember these days. I have a younger brother as well. When we were kids, my father brought us to a mosque in order for us to cure the fever. Does that make any sense? We didn't go to hospitals. We went to mosque. Like we pray to all gods equally. There is a place in South India called, oh my god, I'm getting, oh my god. It's what's it called? What's it called? There is a place in South India, man. It starts with D. In that place, oh my god, I'm getting, oh my god. I need to look up. Oh, it's the South. Oh my god. Triplican, is it in Triplican? Oh, oh, why am I like there is a famous mosque, man. I'm gonna add it in the edit, but like there is a mosque where Hindus are allowed to go. Not only Hindus, Christians are also allowed to go. People can go and worship God there. Like for us, God is God. That's it. For us, God is God.
Quick rapid fire questions. Like, how has this transformed your life?
The inner transformation is so powerful that your vibes, your aura,
Gotta have good aura.
you exude a certain aura that calls people into your presence.
What is that on your face?
I was
I don't know if it's like a Hinduism or not. People tend to have egoism or like philosophical thoughts. It's either egoism or philosophical thoughts. It's always either one of those.
hoping you'll ask. Tells me and others, I'm trying to be a devotee.
Not everyone wears namam, okay? Not everybody wears namam. That is also another miscommunication. There is namam. People who worship Vishnu will wear namam. People who worship Shivan will wear vibhuti, just a flat patai. Okay, that's something that you guys need to understand. There are two type of things: patai, vibhuti, and namam. This is a namam. Not every Hindu wears namam, and not every Hindu wears patai.
Of God. I'm using this body, my words, my mind, to the best of my ability to be of service to God.
Have you guys personally seen any miracles in your own life?
I can definitively say yes. I was just misguided. I associated my life entirely with this body.
The transformation came from the standpoint of it's not about you, it's about God.
As a Hindu, as an Indian, I will 100% say to not trust other Hindus. Like people who are actively trying you to be in a certain religion, they are just doing it for the brand purpose. Like I say follow God, or like I say priest God, or like I say worship God. I never say worship a certain god, like worship whatever god you want or be an atheist. I don't care. For me, God exists and I'm gonna pray to him. That's it. That's it. That's the end of the day. And if you don't believe in God, that's also fine. I can see, I learned science, right? I learned science philosophy, so I can see your point. I know where you are coming from. If you want to pray to God, pray to God. If you don't want to pray to God, don't pray to God. I don't actively go and say, become a Hindu. These people right here, these guys, right? I will not trust them. I do not trust them. I will not listen to them. People who are actively telling me to follow a certain God, that's bad. That's bad. Never fall for that.
And so I really respected that. But service resumes, and the current at the front pulled back, and behind it seemed to be the most important statue in the whole room. They were dressed in garlands, jewels,
This is 100% a personal family ceremony function, man. This is not a temple, public temple. Public temples are not like this. Public temples are usually overcrowded at festivals, man.
golden cloth. People bowed so low their heads hit the floor. I later learned that this was Krishna, which they said was God incarnate in the world, and to whom this entire festival is devoted.
See, this is why people are biased. Krishna is one avataram of Vishnu, one reincarnation of Vishnu. That's it. Vishnu has a lot of other reincarnation. You can worship Krishna. I love Krishna. But people, even Hindus themselves, have this one god they will market as Hindu gods. Like they will market it as Hindu gods. I hate these type of people. Like just worship God. Just pray to God. Why are you marketing gods? Like why are you promoting religion?
To. Then the priest, I don't know, I'm not too sure what his name would be. He goes up and he seems to be like sprinkling water or something on the statue and then onto the people. And so then this continues a bit more. Then they start doing it in a circle. But then part one seems to end. And then they start reading some sort of like scripture or some sort of writing. He had this sign that said like some sort of commandments.
This is for sure a family. I have said it a billion times at this point, but this is for sure a family ceremony function, man.
It seemed like they were reading that. So you had people reading that, people were bowing, it was silence. But then, like, a question that was, like, genuinely on my brain. But then, what about hell? Are Christians gonna go to hell?
Our understanding is because God is very merciful, He provides unlimited opportunities that we willingly, lovingly turn towards Him. I don't know enough about Christians to say they would go to hell or not, but what I can say is there are certain laws that govern the behavior of human beings. God is not about externals, God sees your intentions. So if you act according to dharma, you go to higher realms in the universe. If you violate dharma, you go down the other levels of the universe.
And so to paraphrase, it seems like basically they believe that you have many opportunities to enter into heaven. And so for them, this idea that as Christians believe we have one life to decide whether we go to heaven or hell, actually to some of them, that was a little bit controversial. And so we talked about that.
Sometimes I have a difficulty that if God is ever loving, how come then someone is not getting another chance? Because once I made a choice, and that's one choice will punish me for the rest of eternity.
Gotcha.
Hard one for me.
Gotcha. No, I totally get where you're coming from. I'm not a professional theologian, but I tried my best to summarize Christianity's position, and this is what I said. God factors in circumstance or lack of knowledge of Him into whether you go to heaven or hell. And so I think that God gives us more than enough opportunities in our life. We have a choice to make. The Christian understanding is that this life is enough. God is loving. Love requires choice. And so if you don't want to be with God in this life, why would He force them to spend an eternity with Him in heaven? How do we know if we really go to heaven or hell? If we just keep on getting reincarnated, when does it end?
The idea is not how do I know? Idea is, well, nobody knows. It gives me the freedom to choose how I will behave. It also gives me the responsibility to take the consequences of it.
And so while we respectfully disagreed, the service resumed.
I don't know what is this humans wanting to know about heaven or hell. It confuses me. It is not that hard to harm others. You can, it is easy. Don't harm others. What is stopping you? Why are you harming others? Like, it's what makes you think, yeah, I'm gonna make this another person's life sufferable, like miserable? Why do you want to hurt others? I mean, sometimes I can see the point, but still, like, there is always a better path to walk on, man. So, heaven or hell, to me, it's like, bruh, just be a good guy. Just be a good person, you know? Don't think about heaven or hell. Don't think about like your reward. Think about your actions. Just be a good human being. That's it. You don't, oh my god. People are so obsessed with going to heaven or hell. It's like, when people are so obsessed with going to heaven or hell, they will try to justify their actions. They are not using their brain to do an action. They are trying to justify an action that they know it's bad and they have committed some bad shit here, right? They are always like, he hit me first, that's why I hit him again. Like, it's not justification, it's just justification. Don't justify your bad things, man. You know, that's the problem with hell and heaven. People are always trying to justify shit.
And then everyone sat cross-legged with beads in hand, chanting someone's name over and over. I later learned they were chanting the names of Krishna. This was a meditative prayer designed to bring them closer to God. But overall, I was just thinking, if God is real, God would want to make it very obvious that he came down to earth. He would establish a church, reveal himself through miracles and the witnesses of that church. And I believe that's very clearly in Christianity. So what would you say to all of that?
Have you ever been to India? Have you ever seen their architecture?
I've seen the Taj Mahal.
The Taj Mahal is
Amazing.
amazing. There
It's whatever, man. People glaze Taj Mahal. I get it. It's in North India, but go and visit actual temples, man.
articulation about God, their sophistication in music. The Sanskrit language itself is extremely sophisticated. They point to the Vedas, a divinely inspired scripture. So if that's what you're using as evidence for certainty, contemporary Hindus would have more than enough of that sort of evidence to feel.
This might be controversial, but I have heard that Jesus came to India for a while. I don't know. But I have heard. I'm just want to. I just wanted to say that because I watch a lot of Joe Rogan podcast.
Certain about what they're doing.
Here's the thing. It kind of boils down to who was Jesus? Who is this man that created the world's largest religion? And what did he say about himself? What about verses from the Bible where Jesus says, I am
This this is a genuine question. Are the points of gods to make a religion? Like, do gods exist because religion exists? The way he phrased that sentence made me realize that Jesus created Christianity. Was Jesus' whole point to create Christianity and leave? Like, am I missing something?
the way, the truth, and the life.
Perfect. I love it. And I look at it and go, oh my gosh, that's proof that it's inclusive.
Jesus, he seemed to forgive sins as if he was God. So I think that it's pretty clear that he either was actually God or maybe he was just crazy.
I wouldn't say Jesus was crazy at all. I don't think so.
Okay. Glad we're on the same page.
If you look at where Jesus was born in the Middle East somewhere, right? And that time circumstance also led itself to a lot of paganism, right? So for Jesus to say that is absolutely appropriate. The only way to God was through Jesus at that time and circumstances, the way I would answer that.
The idea of a guru is not just somebody wearing some robe and teaching you something. It is a divine empowerment for them to bring wandering souls back on.
That's I disagree. I just disagree. The literal meaning of guru is teacher. Or am I missing something? Did I get lost in translation? Like, is 22 years of my life a waste because the literal meaning of guru is teacher? A literal, like, Gurukulam exists because Gurukulam is the place of teachers. Like, is like 22 years of my life a waste? Gurukulam means place of teachers. Guru means teachers. There is nothing beyond that. It's a literal one word meaning. That's propaganda. See, people are trying to promote their religion like as if it's a brand or a corporate institution. Religion, man, it's God. Why are they doing this, man? Like,
On the path to God. Jesus saying, I'm
People-
the only path.
people like this, I hate, man. Like, they bring bad names, man. They bring bad names.
Is resonant with our teachings that to make a connection with God, we need what we call a via medium, an agent that introduces or connects the living being, the man to God.
This is rage bait at its finest. Gurus were just philosophical teachers. Gurus were just literal teachers, man. They just taught archery, science, astrology, medicine. They were just teachers. Gurus were just teachers. Indians, oh my god. Indians need to relate everything to Hinduism is gonna kill Indians, man. It's just it's there is no I understand, right? I'm a religion guy. I am a religional guy. I worship God every day. I have God in my background. I have God in my front of me. Like, I literally have God in front of me. This is Ganesha. Like, every single day I live and breathe God, right? Like, I worship God. I pray to them. I ask them. Guru is a teacher. That's it. That's the end of the line. Associating and trying to associate everything with God is brainless. It pisses me off.
Basically, they believe Jesus, Krishna, and these other divine avatars are via mediums or ways to God. So when Jesus says he's
Buddha is a exception, okay? Buddha is a sole exception. Buddha, born in India, left all Indian gods because he couldn't understand it. Buddha is the first atheist. I don't know where people got confused. Buddha was the first atheist. I can't say first, but like, Buddha was the atheist who got enlightened. That's it. Buddha left a religion. Buddha was born in India. Like, I can't say Buddhism. Buddhism, yeah. Buddhism. Buddha was an Indian king, man. Buddha was an Indian king. For the people who don't know Buddha, let me teach you guys some religion, okay? This is not Wikipedia. This is literal education, okay? So, Gautama, right? Siddhartha Gautama was an Indian king, if you guys didn't know. And he was a prince, okay? He was a prince. It is said that a religious teacher, I don't know how real it is, or like, since this is like Wikipedia, I don't know, but like, the lore goes, okay? The lore that I have learned from my education and 22 years of living in this planet. Buddha was a prince who couldn't understand religion at that time. For him, he had a lot of questions. and a lot of people answered him to as saying God exists. Every people were like, if something happened, people would go to him and say it's the doing of God or it's the action of a God. And for Buddha, that was pissing like that was like made him mad to a point that he he kind of became atheist, went alone, and then he got enlightened in Bihar out of all the other places in India. He reached enlightenment in Bihar, India. That's it. He was an atheist who left religion, but a lot of people can't understand it. Lumbini, where is it? Nepal. Bruh. I can see it because Nepal is just a place near in like near India, right? So I can see it sharing borders when kings were ruling. I can see that. I can actually see that. I will allow it. So Buddha was from Nepal. I will allow it. Buddha reached his enlightenment in India. That's pretty true. Buddhists like the teachings of Buddha are like philosophical shits that a normal human should use. It's not religious. I don't consider them to be religious. It's an actual good things that Buddha taught to us humans, man. To be finding peace and ending praying through Four Noble Truths. Like that's some genuine deep shit, man. Suffering exists, cause of suffering, ending of suffering, path. He was an atheist. He had a lot of questions and a lot of people, and the answer for that was a lot of people telling that God's existence, and Buddha just said, nah, fuck that, I'm gonna do my own thing, and Buddha became God. People converted it into be a religion, another religion. They just created another religion. It is not a actual religion. Buddha's followers are just philosophers or like people that are trying to live and existing in this world. I will allow it. I don't like they are humans, don't promote gods. Gods are not products. Okay, the gods are not products.
The way, they don't disagree with that. They would say, yeah, he's another way to God. But I interpret his words as a Christian as saying that he is the way to God, full stop. And so while I can respect the devotion of Hindus, and I genuinely love all of them, I really can't put Jesus next to Krishna, Buddha, or any of these other names. Because honestly, he didn't give us that option. Jesus clearly said he was the way, the truth, and the life, and the 12 apostles literally died because they believed he was God. And also, one thing I can't help but notice is that these other religions, Hinduism included, they want to claim Jesus as their own. But I want to be in the religion that Jesus himself claimed to be in, and that's Christianity. God bless you all. Check this out if you'd like to watch me go to a Muslim mosque for the first time, and have a nice day.
All humans exist. All humans can exist. I will allow it. I have nothing to say. I don't want to say. I feel like whatever I say might be considered and taken as hatred because people are brainless. Humanity, I guess. I will. I can't. I have to. I can't be silent in this. Gatekeeping a god is the most human thing that you can do. Like gatekeeping a god. How like Like he's saying people are trying to claim Jesus, and he is like, I'm gonna save Jesus because I'm not gonna let other people take Jesus away from me. Like, are we existing in the same realm, dimension, planet, universe? Who oh, you are trying to convince me that you are gonna protect God from other humans? Am I is do I need to go back and learn English again? I understand he's saying that people are trying to claim Jesus, right? Okay, people are trying to claim Jesus. What's okay? What if like people are claiming Jesus? Okay, like what?
Krishna, Buddha, or any of these other names. Because honestly, he didn't give us that option. Jesus clearly said he was the way, the truth, and the life.
I am not against Christianity or any other religion. I'm not against anybody. Okay, I'm I'm talking especially towards event. That's it. That's it.
The 12 apostles literally died because they believed he was God. And also, one thing I can't help but notice is that these other religions, Hinduism included, they want to claim Jesus as their own. But I want to be in the religion that Jesus himself claimed to be in, and that's Christianity.
Is that a is okay? Okay, you know, you do you. People are trying to claim Jesus. Okay, learn something new. Humans exist. Time to move on. That was genuine rage bait. Humans impress me every single day, man. Humans are impressive, not gonna lie. Fuck, I lost a golden video, man. I lost a golden video. This was uploaded 2 years ago, huh? Let's see. He is in Tamil Nadu. Okay, I can see that. Uh, I can see that.
This is probably the best thing that could happen to you when you're looking for food in India. Interested in women?
Man just casually asks an important question. Okay.
Welcome to Madras. It's a city of...
Wonderful. One of the wonderful cities that he could have chosen. Madurai, one of the best places in India. Hands down, one of the best places in India.
temples. Apparently it's a city of very famous street food.
I hate when people do this. Not street food. Indian cuisine, South Indian cuisine. Okay, it's not street food. It's literal food. They just sell it on streets because people can buy it, and India is an overpopulated country. It's just Indian cuisine, man. It's just Indian food. It's not Indian street food. Like it's just food. It's just food. It's just food. It's just food.
and it's also the next stop on our magical South Indian Tamil Nadu adventure journey. I haven't got much of an opinion on Madurai yet, but by the end of the day,
These families, like everybody is looking at him. He is in the middle of the road making this video. I hope he is not the one who is causing the traffic jam. I hope he is not the nuisance to the public, because usually travelers tend to do this shit, but I hope I'm not supporting public nuisance.
I'm sure that we will.
Am I gonna get copyright strike because of this music?
Tamil Nadu is still this kind of mystery to me. North
It's not that mystery.
India, I know it so well. The whole West Coast, I know it so well, and it's the first state I've been to for a while, which I have no idea about. So everything's so new to me.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. You are a foreigner.
But really, it's not that dissimilar. This lady wants me to go and speak to her.
People just want to speak, man. Indians are very emotional creatures. We are sentimental creatures. Like, we just want to talk. We just love to talk to humans. That's it. We are emotional and sentimental. We don't give a shit about logic, science, none of that bullshit. We just love to talk. A lot of Indians are parasocial, not gonna lie. A lot of Indians are parasocial. When they see you, they are gonna speak about you. They just don't give a shit about who you are or what you are. If they see you online, they are gonna talk, man.
What's up, my love? Clean apples? You need coins. What do you want, my love? Money. This is the...
That's how business works. That's how, like, you buy products giving money. I don't know why he is behaving like a guy who hasn't gone to a market since his day of birth. Like, you pay money and buy the product.
It doesn't work like that. Yeah.
The translation is pretty good. She just basically said, if you want the food, should I buy it for you? Like, I am the shopkeeper. You buy your own food.
No, I don't think it works like that. I think I'm supposed to buy the fruit off you.
I understand it's a joke. I understand it's a sarcastic joke. I understand he was trying to buy. I know he has lived more than in life. I am trying to be a reaction streamer, okay? I don't hate him, okay? I know he has lived 35 years, or like how, I don't know. He looks 35, so I know he has existed, and I know he knows how money works. Like, let me just do content.
So as I was saying, I don't know, it's okay. As I was saying, I don't know anything about Tamil Nadu. Oh, it's one of the oldest. It's one of the oldest, is a fact. It's
True, South India has its own civilization. Yeah, Indus Valley civilization is in the north. It's like Punjab, Pakistan, and South India also have its own civilization. There are literature saying that a continent exists. It's called Kumarikandan, or foreigners call it Lemuria. You guys can Google it. It is like a fantasy continent that used to exist, and a lot of people believe that Tamil people or Dravidian people came from Lemuria. But there are other places like Madurai, which is like one of the oldest places in like history. I can't say modern, but like, kings were existing since like 300 BCE. Yeah, kings were existing around since like 300 BCE, and it's like one of the oldest civilization in the world.
one of the oldest cities in India. I guess it's one of the... I need to do some more research about that. I'll do some more research and I'll let you know. Here's
He's
one
fine. He's good so far.
thing that I love about South India. Pavements. They've got pavements here in South India. As
North India didn't have any payments. Interesting.
opposed to Delhi, where, people just walk on the street anywhere, wherever you go.
Delhi is a anomaly. Like, Delhi is a phenomenon that needs to be studied. So we don't talk about Delhi or Bihar in India. We just move on.
Right, here we go. Have a look at this bad boy for a temple.
See, this is a temple compared to whatever the bullshit the other guy saw. Okay.
The whole thing is surrounded, is covered with statues. There must be 1,000 statues on this thing. Squiggles.
Yeah. Wait, let's try to say it. 100 meters அல்லது 1750 சதுர oh my god சதுர அடிக்கு 20 பட்ட பக்தர்கள் மட்டுமே அனுமதிக்கப்படுவார். Bruh, this is some like what's the word? This is some like COVID shit, you know, like distance managing, maintaining distance. It's
Squiggle.
COVID shit.
Squiggle, squiggle, squiggle.
Pretty much makes sense.
Jigartanda.
Girdanda.
Jigartanda.
Very famous.
Yeah, very famous.
Jigar Danda. Okay, it's Jigar Jigar Danda.
Here. What is it? What is it?
50. Badam, pista, milk, ice cream.
Ice cream, milk,
Milk.
milk.
Almonds, pista, milk, ice cream. Some people use cashews as well. It's just a lot of nuts and lot of dairy products. So if you have if you have nut allergy and if you are lactose intolerant, this drink could literally kill you. I'm sorry, it exists, but like if you have nut allergy or if you are lactose intolerant, this is not a drink for you. Jigadanda is especially made with almonds, pistas, cashews, peanuts, ice cream, milk. There are other products where people use yogurt, curd, which are also dairy products. So it's pretty much GG's for you, man. I'm sorry. It's pretty much GG's for you.
Nuts or something. This is a very famous drink. It's like a
Jigardanda is especially famous in Madurai, man. You need to drink Jigardanda in Madurai.
drink, dessert, here only in Madurai. Famous in Madurai.
Famous.
Yeah, very famous here in Madurai.
Madurai famous.
Yeah, I've actually read about this. What's it called? Jigaratanda.
Girdanda.
Jigaratanda. So we're going to try that out. See what all the fuss is about. Jigaratanda. I don't know what's inside. Ice cream, milk. You speak English?
Yeah, people like that exist, I know.
That's good.
Okay, we need to talk about this sign. Okay, this is not a Nazi sign. That's not a Nazi sign. That's just Hinduism. Like, that's a Hindu symbol. Like, that's not a Nazi sign. Okay, we need to make clear about this. Hinduism exists long before Hitler was born. Okay, things happened, but that's not a Nazi sign. I know a lot of people talk about it. That's not a Nazi sign.
It's very, very sweet. It's very, very sweet, but we like it. We like
It is a dessert. Okay, Jigardanda is a dessert.
this Jigaratanda.
You need to drink it, man.
Boys, where can I find good South Indian food? South Indian thali.
Vegetarian or non-veg? Vegetarian or non-veg?
Either. Let's go veg. So where can I find good South Indian food? These boys are from here. They're from Madurai, so I'm going to ask them where the best place to eat is. Any ideas, boys? Where should I go? You don't know. You don't know. You're from Madurai, and you don't know.
That happens. Madurai is a big city, so it happens.
When you come to a city, right, and you meet a group of lads who claim to be from this town,
Yeah.
and then you ask them, where can I get good food? And they reply with, I don't know, doesn't give me very high hopes for finding good food in Madurai. If you
Bruh.
ask me where to find good food in London, I'll give you a list as long as your arm. Okay, do you know where I can
Okay.
find a good
You need to ask the right people. Those kids look like college students and they are probably just staying at Madurai, but like, I understand his opinion. I get it.
South Indian thali? Yeah. Where can I find a good South Indian thali?
I will show you. Come.
Sure, okay, chalo. Yeah?
You want South Indian meals?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
There is a Durga Bhavan. You can have meals.
Yeah. You want to eat?
No.
You hungry?
Huh?
You hungry?
No.
You've already eaten.
I want one cup of tea. That's all.
You want a cup of tea? I'll get you a cup of tea.
I love London very much.
You've been?
Whether there is Indian food is available?
Indian food?
Indian food.
Oh,
idli,
bro,
sambar.
there's more Indian food in London than there is in India. Where do you want a cup of tea, brother? Because I'm
Yeah, because you guys probably took everything from here. Like, nobody wants to speak about the 200 history that India and Britain share. It's fine. I don't hate Britain people. I don't hate UK. I don't hate England people. Like I'm not making it as a sarcastic joke. I literally don't hate people. Okay. But yeah, there is probably gonna be a lot of Indian food, man.
going to go and eat. Tea. They have tea here?
No, it is not a tea shop.
They have chai?
It is a prasada stall. Come in.
You have chai? Chai? Chai this way.
Bruh, just follow him, man. He is literally he's guiding you towards an hotel.
Why are you keeping this?
Keeping this? This is my...
Oh,
What do you think? Do you like it?
you are catching video.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
It's
என்
good,
கையில
right?
கொடுக்காத நான் குரங்கு கை ஏதாவது ரிப்பேர் பண்ணிடுவேன் பிடிச்சுக்கோ.
What did you
He just said I might break it, take it from my hand. He just said I'm a monkey and I might do something bad. Just take it from me. That's what he said.
say?
You know, no,
That's the literal. He literally said I have a monkey hands and I have a monkey brain. Take this from me.
if I keep this constantly, I will repair this.
Repair in the sense of like he will break it. Okay, he is afraid of breaking it. I think the YouTuber is kind of paranoid being in South India because he is constantly, with foreigners. Like for him, we are foreigners, and for us, he is a foreigner and he is in our territory. So he might be paranoid and he is scared because he's in a foreign land. But South Indians are pretty chill, man. I understand the paranoia, but like we are pretty chill.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
No. I touched you. Your leg. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. What's the problem with that?
There.
What's the problem if you touch me with your... If you touch me? What's the problem?
Here in India, if you touch it, we will spray. Sorry. We will tell sorry.
Okay.
We are hitting like this.
Yeah. Why is that?
If we
Respect personal space. Like in the like, I should not be the. Oh my god. Personal space exists, okay? Like I have a lot of personal space because I'm streaming alone in a room, okay? Like this is my personal space. I don't allow nobody to come in this room. I respect another human's personal space and I want my personal space to be respected. That's it. So if I cross his personal space, I'm gonna say sorry. So even if I touch you like mistakenly, I'm gonna say sorry. Even if it's just a single strand of hair that's being touched by me, I'm gonna say sorry because I don't want to infiltrate your personal space and I don't want you to infiltrate my personal space. There is a clear boundary between my personal space and your personal space, and I don't want you to enter my personal space, and I never in my life would I ever want to infiltrate your personal space. Okay, leave me alone. That's the mentality of South Indians. Basically, that's the same mentality that I share as well. If I feel like I have infiltrated your personal space, I'm gonna say sorry. That's the respect, that's the manner, that's the culture here. Okay, you guys need to understand it. Personal space, number one shit to follow. Yes, India is a crowded country. Yes, India has 1.8 billion people. We respect personal space. Okay, personal space is a must. You should not infiltrate another human's personal space.
touch it like this,
Oh, that guy's throwing up over there.
He's
There's a
old,
man
man.
throwing up on the side of the road. Yeah, ask for forgiveness. Oh, I just see if you touch someone like this.
we will hit. So
You will
we will
hit.
spray. Oh, sorry.
Ah, okay. I
You
understand.
are very sensitive.
Of course, yeah. In my country, if you punch someone, you don't even say sorry.
Your family?
I have a family. Yeah, I have a family. Only no children.
No children.
If I had children, brother, I probably wouldn't be here in Madurai right now.
You married?
Not married. If I had a wife, I'd probably be here with my wife.
It's fine. It's fine.
You're married?
No, she didn't propose to me.
She proposed to
I
you.
loved a girl.
She proposed to you.
She didn't propose to me, so I didn't marry.
But doesn't the man need to propose to the wife?
If people love people, like if I love another human, that's it. That's like, like I think anybody can propose to anybody. I don't know how it works since I'm alone for 22 years. I don't know how it works, but I think anybody can propose to anybody.
Not wife, lover.
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 Oh.
After marriage only,
So she was your.
we should call as a wife.
She was your lover.
Lover.
Oh.
Girlfriend. Lovers are basically girlfriend. Since humans, this is an interesting topic to me because I don't understand it. Like, I have female friends and I say that I have girlfriends. That makes sense because they are female friends. But a lot of people get confused because I say I have girlfriends doesn't mean that I have a like a partner. No, I just have female friends. That's it. That's the end of the day. So us Indians, we say we have girlfriends or like female friends, and then we say we have a lover, one person that loves me and one person that I will love. That's lovers. That's how Indians say, or like couples work. And then we have friends, we have friends, best friends, lovers, wife or a husband, based on the gender. So that's how it works. I know in foreign it is like a friend, girlfriend or boyfriend, and then you get married and like that shit. But like having a girlfriend is like, I thought girlfriends are just female friends. I didn't know they were like partners, like I just thought girlfriends are just female friends, like friends who are girls. That's I just thought about that. But yeah, anyways.
Oh.
She didn't propose to me, so I left.
So you left.
And I am being spiritual.
And now you are a follower of God.
Lord Shiva.
So now you don't want to marry.
No, I am not interested in marriage.
Interested in women?
Very good question. I didn't.
That's a great question. See, this is the bromance that I want. Okay, this is a good guy. This is a bromance that I need, man.
Whether you learned psychology?
Hey, bro, I did psychology A level and I got a U, which means that I was so bad that they didn't give me a grade.
Very good question. You are asking like a CD.
Yeah.
From here, it is 10 kilometers my house.
10
you
kilometers?
Come to my home?
You want me to come to your home today? 10 kilometers, it's quite far, brother. 10 kilometers.
We are social. Like, if I know you for 10 minutes, I'm probably gonna invite you to my home. That's it. That's the end of the line. Like, I have seen a couple of people being invited to, like, I could be talking to a guy for like a half an hour and probably he thinks that I am his friend. And sometimes I have thought that they are my friend. It works both ways, but nobody we are not friends. But just because I talk to another guy for like half an hour or vice versa, there is a 70% chance that either one of us thought the other person was our friends, and later we learned that they don't give a shit about other life.
This is kind of too far.
From here, it is about 12 kilometers.
12, it was 10 kilometers a minute ago.
10 kilometers.
No, I'll tell you what, brother, I'm going to go and eat, but maybe I'll see you later, okay? You'll probably see me around the area.
No, you want to eat?
Yeah, I'm going to go to this bhava just here.
I am going you. I am lefting you.
Yeah, I'll leave you. But nice to meet you, brother. Listen, I'll see you around, okay? You take care of yourself.
Good gentleman, man. That's a great gentleman.
What's this?
Indian favorite food.
Yeah. I would like some like curry. Parota, yeah, I'll take parota. And some chicken curry. This might be like shitting in a bucket for a week.
He is so glad that people, oh my god, I am so glad that he didn't say it. If he said it in a language that people understood, he would have probably gotten killed there. And Like it is so disrespectful for him to say that word. Saying that shit in a bucket, it's just so disrespectful. Like people could get killed for that.
What's this?
That's country chicken curry.
Tamil. This is Tamil food.
Country chicken.
Okay. And this is gravy.
Tomato gravy, yeah.
Okay, I'll take whatever you have. And what's this?
Mutton gravy.
Mutton gravy.
Mutton gravy.
Okay, lovely. Thank you.
Curry kolambu.
Nice. Just walk
One fault, the burrata is not smashed. Everybody knows the burrata needs to be smashed. Burrata needs to be smashed.
past this place. This guy's serving up some decent South Indian food.
Red onion.
I'll take one of these as well.
Red onion.
We've got food coming all sides. This is onion. Amazing, amazing. Masala omelette. And what's this, sir?
Chicken gravy.
Chicken gravy, tomato gravy, and
Mutton salna.
mutton gravy.
Mutton salna.
Wow, look at all this delicious South Indian Tamil food.
Kottu parada, try it. Kottu parada.
He is probably full. He can't eat another bite. People are just overfeeding him, but it is the welcome that you will get regardless of where you are from. People just want to feed you everything because nobody wants to be hungry here. Like nobody wants you to starve. Nobody wants you to starve. If you say you are starving, if you say you need food, people are gonna probably give you food. That's it. That's the end of the day. Like people will feed you literally.
Okay, yeah. I'll take.
That's Kottu Paratha is so much, man. Kottu Paratha is just too much, man.
I walked past about 6 different restaurants. None of them had any people in it. Walked past this one and it was heaving. You know? Is it going to be?
I will say, filming in a public place is cringe to few people in India. We don't do that shit regularly. Like it's just cringe. My point and view comes from like Twitch because I have seen a lot of IRL streamers, right, and bloggers, YouTube bloggers. So I don't know if like the foreign world has been what's the word? Adapted. Foreign world has been adapted to like streaming and filming in public places, but Indians like when I'm eating in public, I don't want to be filmed. If I know that somebody is filming me in public, it's just.
Is it the cleanest, most hygienic restaurant you've ever been to? No, it's not. But it's local and it's bloody good.
This shop is 30 years old.
How many?
30 years old.
30.
30 years.
The shop is 30 years old.
30 years old.
Is it your family?
Same taste. Nearby.
Wow.
Nearby.
Wow. Same taste every day, 30 years.
Same taste, 30 years.
Wow. Very nice, brother.
That's
Thank
good.
you.
That's good, That's great promotion for the hotel.
So good. It's been open for 30 years and they said they've kept the original flavour.
After 30 years,
Yeah.
same taste.
After 30 years,
30
same
years,
taste.
same taste.
Same recipe. Wow, brother, it's fucking good. This is probably the best thing that could happen to you when you're looking for food in India. You don't do any research, you don't look on Google, you just walk past the place that's packed out and has been selling food for the exact same taste for 30 years and it's bloody delicious. Masala omelette, bit of onion, chicken, mutton, tomato, different gravies. He's cooking up some more chicken for me right now. Wow.
To me, it's making me hungry and it is satisfying to watch. I love Kottu Paratha. Kottu Paratha is like my favorite dish of all time. Kottu Paratha, chicken biryani, and probably fish and rice. Fried rice. I love fried rice as well. Fuck. Kottu parota, chicken biryani, fish curry, uh, chicken fried rice. Oh my god.
This man is Iron Man.
He's Iron Man.
25 years.
25 years he's been doing this.
Field.
Wow. What is it?
Kottu parota.
Kottu parota. I'll take some. I'll have. Thank you. So I just said, give me what you got. And they've given me everything on the menu.
Madurai special.
Yeah, okay. No. Madurai special.
Madurai special.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
It's gonna be so tasteful. I love it.
This is a Madurai special food. This chef's been doing this for 25 years in the exact same style, apparently.
Channel name.
Mike, M-I-K-E. Mike, okay, yeah. So these boys, these gentlemen, sorry, they work 20 hours a day making parotas.
True. That's pretty true.
20 hours a day.
Because we love food. Like, I've always had this opinion. When you do a job that you actually love, time doesn't matter for us. Like, if I'm a chef and I love cooking, I'm gonna be cooking for at least 24 hours. Sleep, yeah, probably I need it, so I'm gonna reduce like 5 hours. So I'm gonna be in the kitchen for like at least 19 hours, minus 1 hour because of restroom and like showering, hygiene stuff. But like at least 19 hours I'm gonna be in the kitchen, man. That's just because I love cooking. That's just how it is. Working condition don't exist when you actually love a job.
And they're the smiliest, happiest blokes. Look, come here. So these guys, they work 20 hours a day.
Hard worker. 20 hours non-stop.
Making parotas. 20 hours making parotas.
Non-stop. 20,000.
20,000. These guys make parotas for 20 hours a day. Thousands and thousands of parotas.
1,300.
Yeah, rupees. No, I know. I'm saying they make thousands of parotas and they get paid 1,500 rupees. Yeah, okay. 5,000 parotas.
1,500 rupees for a day making burrata.
In one day. That's incredible. And these
That's a lot of
boys,
money.
wow, these boys are cutting up, peeling onions. Fantastic.
He's just entering the kitchen. I don't know if he's trespassing or like people. I don't know if that's a language barrier, but he's just entering a kitchen like his home.
I bet you're always crying because of the onions. These boys make onions. These guys peel onions for 20 hours a day. They must cry more than anybody else in India. It's okay, boys. Take it easy. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you, boys. Thank you. Anna. Anna means brother, yes? Brother, yes. Anna. Thank you,
That's a Tamil
Anna.
word.
Thank you, Anna. What's the name of your restaurant?
Janani.
Danani
Mess.
Danani Mess.
Hotel.
Yeah, but it's written in Tamil, so I can't read.
Janani.
Danani Mess.
Janani Mess.
What an amazing experience here at Danani Mess. I was walking up this street, put my head in. These guys looked after me. They gave me a tour of the kitchen. I had, I think, 3 dishes.
I will say that's foreign privilege because if I try to pull that out, they will probably beat me to death, but I'm not going to do it. I would say that is a foreign privilege that every foreigner might experience because they are vlogging and, they want to like do shit. If I were to pull that off, people would probably beat me. I'm just going to say it.
Different dishes and 3 gravies and some chicken. 140 rupees. That's £1.40. It's unbelievable. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense. I don't believe it. It doesn't make any sense. How can something that good be so cheap?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just edges, man. It's just edges.
Yeah, man. Those guys, 20 hours a day. Can you just imagine? Open your mind up a little bit, right? And think. Have you ever done a really monotonous job like packing boxes? I was a removal man once and that was just monotonous. Imagine making parota after parota after parota for
It's not tired. It's not like doing the same shit again and again. It's genuine love. It's the love for the food. It's not a work. It's just love.
20 hours a day. That guy reckons he makes 5,000 parotas in one day. And they make, I think, 1,500 rupees. So, bro, like, that's 15 pounds. How are you, brother? That's 15 pounds. It's crazy. And you saw them, they were the
That's how money works. That's how economy works in India, man. It's something that we need to work on.
nicest, smiliest, happiest dudes.
Maybe it's maybe I don't think we need to work on it because for a month they will probably earn 40,000, right? Because if they are making 1,500 a day, 1,500 into 30, 1,000 into 30, it's 30,000. 500 into 30, 15. So like 45,000. They are probably making 45,000 a month. 45,000 a month is a lot of money, man. And they are in Madurai, so probably they have their own home there, so they are not paying the rent for their house. So we subtract, we don't actually pay for the rent. We are only paying for the food and the electricity bills and the water bill. So like, even if they were to spend like 20,000, they would be still having 25,000 to spend on like entertainment and whatever things that they want to buy. So like 45,000 for a family is a lot of money, man.
So next time you complain about your 9 to 5 boring job in the office when you're making £3,000 a month, think about these dudes.
True, that's true.
Think about these dudes.
But they don't complain. They genuinely love cooking, so they don't complain even when they are earning like I don't know what's the pound equivalent of it, but 45,000 Indian rupees is a lot of money, man. I'm just gonna say it.
It's interesting because sometimes you go to places and it's busy, it's full of locals, and sometimes there are none. So it'd be really interesting to see how this compares to the one that we had earlier on. Oh, that's good.
That's just best.
This one tastes like butterscotch.
It's probably butterscotch flavor, so that's why it tastes like butterscotch.
Oh my god. That's one of the most delicious sweet dessert things I've ever had. Definitely the best one I've ever had in India.
Welcome to Chennai. I spent
Okay,
one
I don't want my algorithm to just feed me Chennai videos. Like, I want to learn shit, okay? I live in Chennai, so I know what happens in Chennai. It's 3 a.m. I'm gonna sleep. I made couple of contents today. We talked about a pretty heavy stuff today. Like, I had fun today streaming. Not gonna lie, I had fun. You guys probably can't see my cursor, but I'm trying to end the stream. Uh, should I? Let me see. Did anything happen today? I don't think anything happened today. Analytics. How's my video doing, man? I am kind of disappointed that I made a hate video, but that video needs to be made, man. Like, the hatred towards India needs to be stopped. Did I say it correctly? Yeah, people should not hate India, man. India deserves something better. India receives a lot of hatred, man. That pisses me off. India receives a lot of hate, man. Let's see who is live streaming. It's kind of sad that nobody is. Uh, I'll just leave with it. I'm not gonna complete my sentence. I'm just gonna leave with it. Should I should I rate someone? Maybe I should try to rate someone. Rate a channel. The problem is I'm rating with one viewer, so like what am I doing? People, there are humans that have streamed for like 3 months and have higher viewers than me. Damn, that shit's depressing. I've been streaming for a year and I still have one viewer, zero viewer. I need to understand and learn that the one viewer that I have is just mine. Life is hard, man. Life is hard. Following, should I? I mean, I'm just gonna raid agent. Wow. Thanks for watching the stream, and I will end the stream. Bye.